everyone, welcome to the latest episode of the Review Diaries, and today I'm really excited to bring you an exceptional pair of headphones that I think you'll really like. Today we're looking at the Spirit Torino Radiante Ragnarrs. If you know anything about Spirits, you'll be aware that the Ragnarr editions are essentially the signature edition to most of the products in the range. Essentially they take the standard model of the Spirit headphone and just add to it. So in this particular case for the Radiante Ragnarr, the main differences will the feature are a neodymium hardwired cable, which, as you may know, offers an incredibly big benefit sonically. Essentially, in the simplest way to describe it, is that with anything that is detachable and not hardwired, is that there's plenty of room for sound to escape. Essentially, if you think about it, it's almost like trying to keep water in a sealed container or trying to keep it in something with an opening. There's always that little aspect of something can sort of seep out and leak. And essentially, it's a very similar concept with hi-fi, obviously in much more complex state, but that's essentially layman's terms of it. So essentially, the big feature of the Ragnarrs is that you get this hardwired cable, and that's what offers that huge sonic benefit to these particular kind of models within the range. As well as that, you get a very slight cosmetic addition in the sort of runic symbols that feature on the main driver. But as I say, the main difference really is this neodymium hardwired cable. And trust me, it makes a serious difference compared to the base model. So what makes this particular set of headphones really exciting? Similar to a lot of the other Spirit headphones, this particular headphone features exterior passive radio, adds a lot of great dynamics and bass with the headphone, and as well as that, we have this acoustic duct which features within the headphone. And essentially what that does for you is it helps these headphones really have a much longer kind of use cycle than you get with a lot of other headphones in this particular price range. For me, a lot of the competitors offer a lot of very impressive aspects, such as sonically, but the problem is they begin to suffer a little bit of fatigue, especially into the longer hours of use. That's something that Spirit doesn't particularly suffer from, and it's all because of this acoustic duct. It's something that developed themselves and it's only unique to Spirit, and it's a seriously impressive addition that they've added to the headphone, because, as I say, this is the one set of headphones that I've never really experienced that fatigue, at least to nowhere near the same extent as I have with other headphones. I've honestly came home to these and listened literally for the moment I sat home till the minute I get to bed, and honestly it doesn't feel like I've been wearing them any more than, say, 5 minutes. It's truly really impressive, and if you get the opportunity to even hear it, you'll fully understand exactly what I mean by it. So moving on from that, what else is really unique about this particular set of headphones? If we look at the inside into the main driver, and again, all of these drivers are hand built in Italy by Spirit Torino. That's a feature from all of the headphones. So again, kind of adding to the kind of class and the level of detail that goes into each of their products. This particular headphone features this unique filter system, which really helps you adapt the headphone to suit your particular listening needs. And essentially it comes into 3 phases of how you can set up these headphones to suit you. So you can obviously run it as unfiltered, which we have currently set up now, by simply adding a filter and matching it up with the grooves in the headphone. We can obviously set it into a flat state, and then again, if we slightly twist the filter to go against the lining, we get a plus 2 dB setup there. So again, it's an incredibly adaptive headphone and offers so much range. I'd actually say Spirit are possibly sort of the kings of customization, so to speak, because not only can you change so much of the design of these headphones in the customization of the drivers and the customization of the headband and the stitching, that's all your choice. They're all made to order, so that's something that you can set up whenever you go to buy the headphones. But as I've mentioned, you can also customize the sound you want, and that's something that we find with a lot of customers, is everybody that comes in to DM these particular set of headphones, we've always been able to find the sound that they like. Even if they come in and off the bat, there's maybe something not quite right, they're maybe not 100% there. by tweaking this filter system, we've had like 100% success rate, and that's just something that doesn't exist in hi-fi. It's a real outstanding quality of these headphones, and it's a real credit to Spirit Torino for the way that they've developed the technology and a setup for their particular range of headphones, especially at this price range. As I say, as for sound quality, Spirit Torino is far beyond anything that I've heard. It's one of those things we really struggle to find any negatives with this particular brand. It's something that's loved by really all of the staff here at Kronos, and again, that's no offense to any other brand. It's just purely a credit to how impressive Spirit Torino really are. I'd sort of say, in my own opinion, they're really leading the range in headphones at this stage. Again, this particular headphone has also won a gold medal in the Tokyo 2019 headphone category. So again, it's already proven its worth, both sort of in performance sonically and but also it's actually winning awards. So it's a real credit to itself. This particular model comes in at 2,300. So again, it's on the more expensive side of things, but really when you start to listen to them, you'll really understand our price range, and in my opinion, you might start to actually believe it is a bit of a bargain. And I don't really say that lightly. It's an incredibly impressive set of headphones. I'd argue all the Spirits really are, but this particular set are so impressive. We actually brought in a set for a customer, and as soon as we saw them, I actually demanded we bring in our own demo set that we have here, because it's honestly just such an incredible piece of equipment, and I really think you'll see that whenever you get a chance to come and see them, or you get to try them for yourselves. We highly recommend, if you get the opportunity, to come on in, have a listen if you can. You really won't regret it. It'll be one of the best things that you will do. And I'll say you'll probably be leaving with them as soon as you go out the door. I can almost guarantee that. Of course, we offer 0% finance to sort of help with the cost if they are of interest to you, and of course you can obviously call in store or call online and ask any questions if you have on this particular set of headphones, and we'd be more than happy to chat with you. I hope this has been a good insight into the range and this particular set of headphones. We're really impressed with it, and I think you will be too. Thank you very much for listening.
Thanks for listening.